Welcome, patriots, to Caption America. This week, we're diving into a snapshot that's got my star-spangled blood boiling. 3 Republican senators stabbing President Trump's tariff plan in the back. On April 30, 2025, Rand Paul, Susan Collins, and Lisa Murkowski voted with Democrats to block Trump's Liberation Day tariffs, those bold 10% levies on imports meant to bring jobs home and stick it to our trade rivals. Oh, and Mitch McConnell? He didn't even show up, but his office whined that tariffs are bad for American households. Now, I'll give Rand Paul a half-hearted pass. The guy's a libertarian purist, clutching his free market Bible tighter than a bald eagle grips its prey. Paul's been yelling about tariffs being a tax on consumers forever, and he's not wrong. Imports do get pricier. He stood on the Senate floor, preaching about market instability and price hikes, comparing Trump's trade talks to a Soviet Politburo meeting. Principled? Sure. Conveniently ignoring the 77 million Americans who voted for Trump's America First agenda? You bet. But Collins and Murkowski? These RINOs are about as conservative as a California yoga retreat. Collins, Maine's resident moderate, and Murkowski, Alaska's queen of flip-flopping, joined Paul in this betrayal, acting like they're saving the economy while ignoring the MAGA mandate. And McConnell? The guy's the poster child for the DC swamp. He spent decades cozying up to the Washington machine, picking corporate donors over Kentucky coal miners. His absence from the vote was just a coward's way of dodging accountability. So, my friends on the left, you're probably cackling at this GOP civil war. Think tariffs are a disaster? Let's have that conversation. Next up, let's talk about Senator Thom Tillis, North Carolina's own MAGA roadblock. This guy had the gall to oppose Trump's pick for U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia, Jay Clayton, citing, wait for it, January 6th concerns. Tillis, who's apparently still clutching his pearls over a protest 4 years ago, thinks Clayton's not tough enough on J6 defendants. Really, Thom? You're dragging up that tired narrative to undermine a Trump appointee? Let's get real. Trump picked Clayton to clean up the DOJ's mess, not to play prosecutor for the left's favorite boogeyman. Tillis's grandstanding isn't about principle, it's about signaling to his Beltway buddies that he's not too MAGA. This is the same guy who's been wishy-washy on Trump's agenda before, playing both sides like a fiddle. Meanwhile, 77 million Americans voted for Trump to drain the swamp, not for Tillis to splash around in it. Tillis's J6 obsession is a slap in the face to every patriot who backed Trump's promise to restore law and order, on our terms, not the left's. So, liberals, you love seeing Tillis play the J6 card? Let's have that conversation. Let's zoom out, folks. Donald Trump didn't just win in 2024, he obliterated the competition with over 77 million votes, sweeping swing states and turning blue strongholds red. His MAGA platform was crystal clear: tariffs to bring back jobs, a DOJ that serves the people, and an America First agenda that puts our workers, families, and values first. That's what the people voted for, not the spineless posturing of RINOs like Collins, Murkowski, McConnell, and Tillis. These so-called Republicans rode Trump's coattails to their own victories, grinning for the cameras while secretly sharpening their knives. They think they can fool us, claiming they're representing their constituents, while defying the historic landslide that put Trump back in the White House. Newsflash, senators, 77 million people didn't vote for you to play DC games. They voted for Trump's vision, and you're either with it or against it. Lefties, you're probably popping champagne over this GOP infighting. Think these senators are saving democracy? Let's have that conversation. Here's the deal, patriots. The GOP didn't win this election. The MAGA movement did. And it's time we start holding these Republicans in name only accountable. Collins, Murkowski, McConnell, Tillis, they're not fooling anyone with their principled excuses. They're career politicians loyal to the swamp, not the people. Their constituents need to know exactly where they stood when Trump tried to deliver on his promises. Let's name names. Let's shine a spotlight on every vote, every press release, every backroom deal. Come midterm primaries, we need to send a message. If you betray the MAGA mandate, you're out. The 77 million patriots who backed Trump deserve representatives who fight for his agenda, not sabotage it. So, my friends on the left, you think these rhinos are your heroes? Let's have that conversation. Alright, patriots, I'm breaking script here. Usually, I'd toss the mic to my friends on the left, letting them try to justify their big government, anti-American nonsense. But this time, I'm calling out my side. Where do you stand, conservatives? Are you with the 77 million who voted for Trump's MAGA revolution? Or are you okay with rhinos like Collins, McCoskey, McConnell, and Tillis derailing it? This isn't about party loyalty, it's about the will of the people. Trump's landslide wasn't a suggestion, it was a mandate. If you're cheering for these senators to check Trump, you're cheering for the swamp. So, conservatives, step up. Call out these traitors. Demand accountability. Let's primary the rhinos and build a GOP that actually represents the patriots who made this victory possible. Where do you stand? Let's have that conversation.
He flies through the sky, shield held high, defender of the people, lightning in his eye, with strength in his heart and courage ablaze. He fights for the free, lights up the dark day.